After Sonic 4 Episode 1, we got followed up with Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2. Now, the first one, I didn't think it had much content. This one brings some more stuff like multiplayer, but does it hold up to the first one? Let's check this out. So, first of all, I would like to say that the addition of Tails, let's see how they handle this, because Sonic 4 Episode 1 was not the greatest. It was pretty bad. The level design was not very good, and it was a decently short game. So, as we fly the tornado, we load into the first level. Which, first I'm going to say, if this is the gameplay graphics, which they are, these are incredible. I know there's a bit of a blurred filter on my footage, but this is great. These graphics are improved a lot, and do I need Tails to spin dash that as well? Okay, that's a bit odd, but what does Tails do besides just being in the marketing and tagging along? See, running on water. Interesting. So this level design's a bit better than the first. The physics seem improved, and what's this? X. Oh, it's the flight mechanic. What? Tails, why are you already tired out? Barely even been holding me. This game suffers with an issue of just not having much original content. Because the first one didn't really have much original stuff, and I admit it, this level is actually a whole new level by the looks of it. It takes stuff from other levels, but it seems new. I just missed a giant ring. But the water's not really that bad in this game, because they give you, like, a lot of bubbles. Like, they come very frequently. Act 3 takes on this beautiful night aesthetic, and this is a good time in the video to tell you I'm not gonna do the special stages most likely, so if you want to know what they are, they're just the half pipe. They're just a copied version of it. Actually, now we introduce a new mechanic of the game. If you click the X button on the ground, you get what the hell? Why are they both rolling in one spin dash? This shouldn't be allowed. Yeah, let's not do that. Oh, and for the music. Music in Sonic games is usually a certified banger. Not as excited for the boss. The level design's been better, but in Sonic 4 they were just copies of older bosses, and Jesus, what's with all the rings? Cool, this is just a rip-off of the Aquatic Ruin boss with the arrows, except probably easier because you have What? What is that? In an actual twist, this is an original boss with Eggman and this flower robot. You can use Tails to fly up and get a smack on him when he releases himself while avoiding the tentacles. This boss isn't hard per se, but it's actually a change of pace from the rest of the game. Well, Sonic 4, that is, Episode 1. Episode 2 seems to be improving on a lot of stuff, and I'm actually excited to see how they follow this up. As for what zone is next, White Park? Is this meant to be a copy of Ice Cap Zone? Or Carnival Night? Or Casino Night? Or both? Or is this another fresh original stage? In a surprising twist of events, we have our second fully original stage exclusive to Sonic 4 Episode 2. This is surprising me, and the level design is not half bad. I have an Ice Cap reference here with the snowboarding, but I just want to say this zone looks beautiful. Graphics might not be as good through this video, but on the game, it looks incredible. You can even use the double spin dash, as I like to call it, to plow through snow. Interesting ideas. You load into Act 2 and... we're just in the... I guess there's still ice there, but I kind of like the icy places a lot more, to be honest. Kind of sad that it's gone. The level still is pretty. I'm excited to see what they do for the third act. Are they going to mix them? The design so far has been... Oh! I was about to say great, but yes, they did what I said. They're mixing the themes. Wait, water? Okay, I'm not going to judge. Along with mentioning that the level design is better than last time, honestly, I gotta admit the physics are also quite better than last time. Honestly, I got high hopes for this boss since I hope it might be dynamic and interesting like the last one. Hopefully it's something new. And what's going on here? Is that Metal Sonic? In this battle, you're running along trying to catch up to a fully charged up Metal Sonic as he spews attacks at you. This is original and quite decently fun. Proud of how this game's turning around, but it's still not the best. There's still annoying segments in this game. There's still the empty pits, by the way, in some segments. But they've been lessened down. Honestly, I think that this game is a lot better of an experience so far than the last one. I wonder what zone that they're going to go for next. I was wondering what fresh new zone. I thought... Oh. Wait. I was about to think that what it could be would have been like a water level. Great, no, we just copied my favourite zone from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. New Jersey. Oil Ocean Zone. But mixed it with an ugly desert theme and put pollution in the background. I'm glad that this game has lovely details and beautiful backgrounds because it can really show the dead pollution. There's also sections in this level where you have to constantly use his Tails' flight, and he never can fly for that long. So you gotta constantly repeat the flying mechanic at certain times so you don't die by falling to your death. It's kind of disappointing. This game's been a pretty good experience, and now it's starting to become weaker as we progress through Oil Desert Zone. Oh, well, how about that? Act 2 sort of returned to form. So that key, interesting gameplay and better level design is still here. It just feels a bit weaker in this stage compared to the others. It's a bit odd to me. But this level's still pretty good, I'd say. Act 3 really gives me Sandopolis vibes from Sonic 3S. You have to escape a giant rising sand portion in some part, which reminds me of Act 2 when you're in the pyramid. Then the boss is, what is this? Like, is this original or is this... I guess I'll have to see... What? Okay. This might be completely original, so how's this gonna work? He's got a huge mech and... what's the arrows mean? Oh! Falling boxes. How interesting. This is still easy, but it has some originality to it, surprisingly, and a novel concept that I can respect. Yeah, and this other, like, stomping phase, which I don't care enough to talk about. Sorry, fans. All the originality I was talking about's been thrown out the window. Now we have a bland, auto-scrolling, Sky Chase Zone, plus homing attack, and Knuckles. The level has like 2 different gimmicks, and is that a checkpoint? Wait. Oh, so the level is actually going to be on foot from now? Okay, so there's actually a mix between Sky Chase and probably its own original thing, and oh. With back in the sky, just homing attacking on turtles. Okay. At least we can... There's no benefits to this. Act 2, so is this just gonna be... Oh, yeah. The name's literally just a mix between Sky Chase and Wing Fortress Zone, because the second act is just Wing Fortress Zone. Literally, the first part is just a cheap knockoff, and it's not really original, and the level's designed just mid, like the first episode. This game's going downhill the more that I play it. There's no boss at 3 Sky Fortress Zone acts in this economy. Yeah, that level design was good, I guess. It was okay. Just like the rest of this game, to be honest. Can't stand out any more than the others. What the hell? Why's the lasers? There's a boss fight to this? Welcome to Dodging Simulator. Does shift up to go the other side, but yet again, just mid-boss. This, yet again though, like I said, the game's just been getting more mid as I play it. Like, what's been going on with the creativity? Did they just perfect the first part of this game compared to the other, then botch the rest? That they perfected the first part of this game, like 5 seconds ago. Perfect is a strong word. Stay with me. Death Egg Mark II Zone! Wait, Mark II Zone? What the hell? Why'd not just call it Death Egg? It's got decent level design compared to earlier. Wait, is this a boss fight? Oh hell no, this is just a repeat again, isn't it? Is this a boss rush? I thought it was just a boss rush like in the old game because it repeated the Metal Sonic boss. Let's continue to Act 2 with boss. We're just gonna skip over the other two acts because this game gets more and more and more and more lazy the more that they made it. Hello, Dr. Robotnik. Nice spinny thing that's looking from Sonic Colors that you got there. What's it do? There ain't no way that's about to be the same thing from Sonic Colors. And I don't care which one came first. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear if this came first or Sonic Colors came first. Because my memory's mid. I just want to tell you that this is just stupid. It's basic. It's easy. And this is the final boss. Yes, this final boss is original. But it's easy and it lacks like no challenge for what the final challenge should be in this video game. Well, guys, that wraps another episode of Deserves the Hate. In my opinion, this game is quite strong at the beginning, but compared to episode 4, it's just like 10 times better, but it gets a lot weaker by the end. If you want to actually buy this one, I can recommend it. It's not that bad. It deserves some of the hate it gets, but it doesn't deserve all of it. So, I believe the price tag, it is worth it. Unlike episode 1. There's one character, not Tails, not Sonic, that makes this game peak, but you need to own the first episode to play it. And it is. Okay, maybe it's still not peak, but let me introduce you to. Metal Sonic debuts in his own set of stages from Sonic 4 Episode 1, but you're required to own both of the games to use quote lock-on technology from the 90s. Because yeah guys, it's super cool and hip to bring back technology that people were trying to advance from in times where we have advanced from that technology. Start off with bootleg Metropolis Zone called like Mad Gadget or whatever the hell it's called. Stages are definitely harder, but in my opinion, they're more well designed than the ones from the first one, and they're on designing levels of episode 2. I think that they took the developers that sort of knew what they were doing from episode 1, employed new good ones, and killed the rest. And he holds in Act 2, and it's a different zone. I guess, what else could I have expected? It's a free DLC. Act 2 is a Lost Labyrinth zone, but with a obviously harder difficulty. I'd say it's also a lot better designed. We move on to Act 3, which I don't know what the hell it's called. It's called like Casino Street, which yeah, it's also a bit better designed in my opinion. Still fun to roll through, sort of. Not really. I don't know, these games are hard to appreciate. You hit Act 4 called In Pursuit of Sonic, and you're in Splash Hill Zone, and apparently by the looks of it, you need to look for Sonic. I'd say that the level design here is about enjoyable as the original Splash Hill, or a bit more on levels of episode 2, just because of the increased challenge makes these levels a bit more spicy. As I run, I wonder what the boss is going to... What? I'm sorry, what? I made it through Act 4. Where's the boss? Yeah, there's not a single boss in this game. He just blasts off like Team Rocket by the ending. Great! My experience with episode Metal has brought me to at least the same conclusion as episode 1, with a bit of episode 2 enjoyment in episode Metal. I'd say it was a decent time, and you only have episode 2 and you feel the need to get episode 1 for absolutely no reason, you can get this with it. I think this is a bonus, is a nice addition, and you could pick it up just for this. But if I say that it's worth it, it's still not as good as I make it out to be. There's still issues between episode 2 and episode Metal, which still have carried over from episode 1. This game doesn't deserve as much hate as episode 1, but it still deserves some hate. I'm out. See ya in the next video.